Fala, meus queridos, beleza? Olá de novo, Arena aqui para ir dar continuidade à nossa gameplay de Tales of Arise, nossa senhora. Eu acho que é a 36ª gameplay dessa série maravilhosa aqui que eu tô curtindo, tô amando, tô adorando muito. Deixa eu live aqui. Então bora dar seguimento, segue junto, bora lá. Bom, se ele não deixou a gente dar fast travel, quer dizer que vai acontecer alguma cena aqui.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegus.
Vamos para Lenegus?
Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
Então a gente vai para o alto e avante.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegus?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegus. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take?
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegus would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegus, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right.
Bem lembrado, eu não lembrava
Oh,
disso.
of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Verdade.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
No.
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia. So chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
Bom, se a gente for pra lá, a gente vai ter outra chance de voltar?
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegus stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Calma, eu tô ouvindo a galera aí falando, né? Tá, eu não sei se a gente vai ter
Sorry,
chance
I'm
de
just getting
voltar.
prepped over here.
Quando a gente chegar lá, cara. Porque senão a gente vai ter que fazer os locais, aqueles boss bizarros, entendeu? Aqui, e pra gente poder fazer isso, a gente tem que estar no mínimo 65.
Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
Aí o Alfin vai perguntar se tá tudo bem, o que tá acontecendo, ela vai falar que não é nada
You okay?
não.
You don't look so good.
Foi a rima.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all. Liar. Huh?
Mentirosa.
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Xion. Excuse me? Just what do you...
Are you alright?
You're right. I'm sorry. Is it about Alphen? No, not just him. Something you can't talk about? Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you. Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Xion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand.
Enxerida.
I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
Não, tá desculpada não.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Xion.
Eu estou aqui por você, Xion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Todo mundo com seu crush.
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
É bem provável que ela se sacrifique no final. O que me faz lembrar da Velvet, né, do Tales of Berseria. Ela se sacrificou no final para poder te servir de alimento pro
Are you tired, Hootle?
pro Ser
Sure he's
Supremo.
not just trying to hide from us?
Tá. Quais são as quests que apareceu? Nenhuma. Opa, apareceu uma. Temos apenas uma quest. Vamos fazer o seguinte.
Something is definitely up with Xion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right?
O que será que pode
What am I
ser?
supposed to do?
O que será que pode ser? Então, tava falando lá da quest. Vamos esperar. Vamos primeiro saber se quando a gente for pra Lagnis a gente pode retornar. Se a gente consegue retornar. Porque se a gente retornar, então quando a gente voltar vai ter bastante quest acumulada, acredito eu. Vai aparecer bastante quest. Aí a gente faz como a gente fez as outras vezes, né? Tudo de uma vez.
Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Antes disso, deixa eu ver se liberou alguma arma pra gente. Goma de uva. Nossa. Liberou. Oh, maneiro. Olha isso. Maneiro, maneiro. Criar e equipar. Liberou, ó. Nossa, pegamos até mais do que a gente podia. Nossa, da hora essa espada. Só que a gente não tem material. Senão ia usar ela de skin. Essa aqui é o que a gente está usando, a rosinha. Eu acho que abriu um título pro Alfin. Foi, sabia, eu tive lá de pegar aquela arma lá.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Acabamos de fazer isso, Alfin.
One thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphin?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule. I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renin starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Você perdeu a maldita cabeça.
Believe it or not, it
Não é você
wouldn't
tá
be the
maluco.
craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renin invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
Berg.
That ring any bells for you?
Berg é a primeira cidade do...
I was just there recently, investigating a
Caramba,
report of
véi.
someone's...
Peraí, Berg é a primeira cidade daquele jogo, cara, do PS1 e tem pro PS2 de dragão. Ai, caramba, que você se torna o Dragon Master. Lúcia. Eu sei que uma das protagonistas no 2 é a Lúcia. Lunar. Isso, a primeira cidade de Lunar 1, véi.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful. I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
Opa.
A Zoogle, huh?
I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Zoogle. Giant Zoogle.
All right.
Duvido.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one
Ah,
bit.
plumagem
We
do
have to
Vulcão.
press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Um dos personagens, eu sempre esqueço o nome dele, velho. Dalahain. Qual é o nome do cara? Dohalin. Dohalin pediu a plumagem do Ruto quando ele mudasse de pelagem, né? Vamos dar uma ouvida aqui. Vamos ver se ele vai se tratar da mesma história.
Everything okay with Hootle, Renwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
Pra mim não é branco. Ele é bege.
Their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up. Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Poodle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
Tá. Pra onde é que a gente vai? Túneis. Bugru. Não. Túneis da mina, é isso? É isso mesmo. Então a gente pode vir pra cá. Eu acho que isso daqui é o começo, né? O começo do começo.
We've reached our destination.
Peraí, tô perdido. Não, atrás da gente. Tá, não, é isso daqui. Nossa, eu não enxerguei esse caminho. Vesgo, bizonho.
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Foi aqui quando a gente se libertou, né? Quando o Alfin conseguiu a espada flamejante. Nossa, velho.
Something feels odd here.
Tem quanto tempo isso? Já tem uma semana que a gente... Não, tem mais de... Tem uma semana já que a gente tá jogando.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes.
É claro, ué. Você esqueceu? É mais bizonho do que eu, Alfin.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
Né, a gente vai parar lá em Lunar. A gente já caiu pro espaço, né, então... Pô, eu devia ter visto lá o negócio lá do acessório. Porra, as magias da Realm vai fazer festa aqui, né? Vulcão de Berg.
So hot.
Yeah, we've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship, and fast.
Tá. Eu vou querer pegar todos os cristais aqui. Ah, tá, ele vai usar a magia dele. Beleza. Então, vamos pular pro outro lado primeiro. Que é lá do outro lado, lá a gente já sabe o que a gente faz. Nenhum 5. Ó, 2 5. Vai lá, Rinwell. Só fazer a festa, querida. E eu para com a vida, eu acho muito da hora isso. É, só vou soltar magia de gelo. Blá blá blá. Eu só vou soltar magia de gelo, vou soltar outra não. Ah, não dá pra fazer. Vestido gótico. Equipamento. Pra você.
Commander of Heaven!
Nice technique.
Blá blá blá.
Seems about right to me.
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Ok.
My face is starting to sting. And my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
A gente pode ir reto.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. You're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Little help!
Do it! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
No!
Hi, Hoodle!
Anything in armor is all mine!
This one's mine.
Mega Ray! Arrow Squall! Do it! They're high as thick as armor!
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah, nice technique.
Arrow Squall!
Back in their defense!
Glad you learned your uses.
Everybody okay?
We're all right. Alvin.
A gente pode ir reto e descer a primeira direita.
Hi, Hoodle! Arrow Squall! Vermin not in your dreams! Arrow Squall! Inferno This one's Arrow Squall!
Ele falou o quê? Essa pedra tem o quê?
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
leave the enemy's arc to me.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. Shield and
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Manuel.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
all thanks to you. Hurricane flight!
This could be useful.
This might be some decent
Pegatina. Eu tô achando que a gente não vai... Ops! A gente não vai upar tão cedo.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
A gente pode ir esquerda, depois direita. Seixo da sorte de 5. Quase passamos.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
As it cools up, time to get out of the way.
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training.
That's what I like to hear.
As impressive as always.
And here I hoped I was improving.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us? Appreciate the help.
Hold on to your arm. Here I come. Arrow squall.
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hands up.
As impressive as always.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Firmament render.
Acho muito da hora
That's
isso.
my cue.
Essa conversa, tá ligado?
Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Um para o movimento, aí o outro fala que para a sua vida.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well,
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
most definitely. Though I
Capote místico.
won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
A gente pode subir, a gente pode ir reto. Tá, não quero pegar aquele item. Aquele cristal quero porque ele é grande. Quanto maior o cristal, melhor é o item. Tá vendo? Ó, deu até um 5 ali.
Out of our way. Firmament render. Arrow squall. Arrow squall. Arrow squall.
I think we can get through this.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Firmament render.
We got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. Firmament render.
All yours.
Arrow squall. Blah blah blah. Arrow squall.
Blá blá blá.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Será que ela poderia ser uma descendente da... Cara, qual é o nome? É Tales of Zestria? Não. Qual que é aquele Tales, mano? Não tenho a mínima ideia, eu não me lembro qual que é aquele Tales que eu tô tentando lembrar aqui.
Go no further. Hear me. Arrow squall. Mind if I do? Inferno blazing. Arrow squall.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
The flashing parts are weak points.
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's
I'm on a
for.
roll.
Get behind me.
Ah, velho, não me lembro o nome daquele Tales.
Further away, the better. You and I both.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Não é o Zestria. Não é o Berseria. Cara, eu até comecei a fazer uma gameplay dele aqui no canal. Só que aí eu peguei e parei por algum motivo. Eu não me lembro qual era o motivo. Não. É uma plantinha só lá. A gente pode... Não, pera aí.
Callous. Calcified. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
It's crazy.
Poema
to see
pobre.
rocks without four eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly.
É um poema
So don't try
pobre.
anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid.
Eu não sou um little kid. Nossa. Às vezes você se comporta como um. Ah, caramba.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Arrow Squall! Whirling Ranger! Arrow Squall! Zero I'll do it!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. I never fit. Flaming Meteor! Firmament Ranger!
Not today!
Radiant Fire! Firmament Ranger! Flaming Meteor! Arrow Squall!
Magic Zen.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons of you.
Who wants to die next?
Leave the charges to me.
Burn!
Am I on a
Droga, pra onde é que eu tava indo? Ah, eu tava
roll or
voltando.
what?
Well, look who's in a bright,
Sobrou
shiny mood.
2 bichos aqui ainda. Consegui dar um olé ali.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily. Both.
Achei que eles iam continuar conversando ainda. Então a gente pegou absoluta. Beleza. O boss é aqui. Tá na cara, né, velho? Qualquer jogo que você jogar tem uma área espaçosa, é boss. Isso é piece cake. Aquele boss lá do videozinho. Nossa, é gigantesco.
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go!
Nossa. Tu é feio, mas é bonito.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
Como é que eu vou atacar? Não tá atacando. Cara, não tem nem negócio lá.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
Porra, eu queria essa skill aí desse meteoro caindo aí pra Ringwell. Porra, apesar de ser a fraqueza dos bichos, tá tirando muito pouco. You make me angry. Tinha tempo que eu não usava item, viu? Nossa! Fiquei até no taunt ali. Mano, quando é que a gente vai começar a tirar life desse bicho ali? Au, 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 au! Hammer! Hammer!
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
We'll soon see about that. I never miss.
I owe you so much, Ringwell.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons of them.
Caralho, dá muito dano. Eita! Nossa. Ué, ah não, tô usando panaceia. E eu que achando que ia ser face kick, esse cake aqui. Cara, que da hora, olha que lindo esse monstro, velho.
You must be rubbing off on me. Got it. Now's our chance. You get the gist. Divine savior. You get the gist. Make your way on. Astral energy.
Nossa, eu coloquei pra cancelar.
A flawless victory. Naturally.
Make your way! All yours, Kisara.
Esse tirou. Eu sei que vai dar um healing aqui.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it. Just watch and learn. That's enough.
Olha isso, velho. Caralho, que foda. Cara, é de longe o melhor Tails. É de longe. Cara, só uma? Uou! Tu tá forte, hein, moleque?
Everyone okay?
Tu tá forte.
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
E quem? Alfie. Chave secreta. Chave que abre certa porta em Ah, eu já sei qual que é. Eu já sei qual que é.
Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Quer ver? Calaglia. Túneis, não. Trincheira em chamas. Pera aí. Portões. Não. Portão de fogo. Aqui, ó. Essa daqui, ó. Ela deve abrir isso daqui, essa chave. Seixo 5. Seixo do despertar 5. Vulcão de Berg.
Hey, is that it over there?
Tá, vamos forjar uma arma, vamos ver se apareceu alguma coisa nova aqui. Ainda... Ó, dá pra forjar essa daqui. Eu vou forjar só pra gente ter ela. Já dá pra ter a... essa dali, ó. Beleza. Comprar. Hum, 49 minutos.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Uhum. Galera, vamos encerrar por aqui. 52 horas, level 52. Vamos encerrar por aqui. Beleza? Aí a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Então deixa aquele like bem maroto para poder fortalecer. Se inscreva, é claro. Se inscreva se você ainda não é inscrito. Ajuda aí o canal a crescer, por favor. E segue junto. Bora lá. Até o próximo vídeo. Falou!